I've been speaking very high on the Dallas Cowboys all season long. Top team in the NFL, Super Bowl bound. Yes, they did lose the Arizona Cardinals week 3, but like, hey, it's because they lost Trayvon Diggs, a little shell stock, still trying to learn the offense. And then they come back and they flex on the Patriots, and the next week, boom, they get smacked down by the San Francisco 49ers. Is it time to start slowing the roll on the Dallas Cowboys? I saw my man Mike LeBlanc in the game thread there. It was before Dak Prescott threw his 1 of 3 interceptions last night, 4 total turnovers. And he flat out said it is time to move on from Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is not the answer. Get Dak Prescott out there. Trey Lance, Cooper Rush, somebody. Get somebody else in there. Dak Prescott is not the answer. And then, obviously, the wheels fell off for the Dallas Cowboys at that particular point. I think he said that about the second quarter. Whole second half, the wheels fell off the Dallas Cowboys. It was just an absolutely what is going on show, right? So to follow up with that Brock Purdy question, we got to ask this question. Is it time for the Dallas Cowboys to move on from Dak Prescott? Is it time for the Dallas Cowboys to bench Dak Prescott moving forward? Is it time for them to put in Cooper Rush? Is it time for them to put in Trey Lance? Is it time for them to trade Dak Prescott to Minnesota Vikings and bring Kirk Cousins down? Something. I'm going to answer that question for you. Dak Prescott is still a top 10 quarterback in this league. Yes, he had a bad game last night. Yes, he threw 3 interceptions. But before that, he was perfect game manager that the Dallas Cowboys are asking him to be. He had 1 interception. His completion rate was very, very high. He had good yardage. He was doing all the correct things for the Dallas Cowboys were asking them to do. Now, last night was not a showing that Dak Prescott won on national television. I'm sure all the major programs out there, First Take, ESPN, First Things First, everything that you guys are watching probably right now, the headline is probably Dak Prescott sucks. Dak Prescott sucks. It is Dak Prescott's fault. Yes, he did not look good. He looked terrible. Let's just be honest. But on that Dallas Cowboys offense, who did not look terrible? It was bad play calling. The first half, I think they had like 6 rushes. That is not what the Dallas Cowboys have been predicating on all season long. They wanted to rush the ball. They need Tony Pollard to touch the ball 17, 18 times a game. They need Deuce Vaughn to touch the ball. The simple fact of the matter is that Mike McCarthy got out-coached last night, and it all falls back on Dak Prescott because he made the bad plays. Dak Prescott, guys, is still a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.